मातृका भूदेव की जय, अक्षरधाम की जय, गो माता की जय, गोवत्सधर अवतार की जय, सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय।
एक बार आपको करके दिखाना था।
जो तो संख्या है नहीं भी तो कम है।
भाई रुमाल दे दो ना। वे कटा रसी तो ये वो दे दो। परली साइड भी
आज का भंडारा है वो श्रीमान हेमराम जी खीकर की तरफ से है, जो यहाँ पे इंटेलिजेंस ब्यूरो में है। और ये तो रहेगा कि ये पार का काम कंप्लीट होने के बाद सभी लोग अंदर हॉल में चलेंगे और वहाँ पे ये प्रोग्राम जो इन्वायरमेंट पे है वो चलेगा। बोलो श्री गुरु जन्मेश्वर भगवान की जय।
हाँ उसके अंदर डाल दो।
हाथ में पकड़ा, दोनों हाथ फैला देना। एक मिनट का आ जाओ।
that was the commitment which we have today also we have a big hand and there is by his commitment, then they came to gave us the and we also passed a law that not only like almost animal or wildlife in areas where we should that
And I'll be explaining to you the concept of 29 rules. So basically, Shambhuji Maharaj, our Guruji, gave us 29 rules. He said that we have to abide by these 29 rules. If we will abide by these 29 rules, we will be Bishnoi. Bishnoi stands for, Bish stands for 20 and Noi stands for 9. Thus Bishnoi. So the concept is here, he gave us 29 rules which are related to worship of Vishnu, maintaining health and hygiene, living a better life, how we can, there are very basic and very effective rules we have, like speaking truth, living with kindness, and all these rules we have. That rule just transforms a person in one sense, that develops a person holistically. So Guru Jameshwar Maharaj gave us 29 rules long time ago, and they, by living these rules, we prove that we are Bishnoi and we are living these rules. Like, you know, in a Bishnoi village, no animal is killed, no tree is killed, no tree is cut, and that is an achievement.
Like you can see here the rule number 18, that do not cut trees. It is our rule that we should not cut trees. So we can say that our community continuously and follow these rules.
Our community follows these rules, and we are passing this to generations, and we are living by this. And if you see, following these 29 rules is not a hard and fast rule, like it's very basic. Even if you will read, for example, if you will read the first rule, to perform evening worship to worship to Vishnu, it is not a difficult task to do for an individual. Bath daily before sunrise. Like if you go to this concept scientifically, you will see, if we bath before sunrise, we tend to follow a sattvic lifestyle, which is very much effective for our overall well-being. These all elements.
Namaskar.
Here is the pictures and photographs, everything of my fight against plastic pollution. You know, plastic pollution is very big dangerous for all over the world. And I have been to Paris and Switzerland to participate in global conference. These photographs are the newspapers printed in France, Paris. Here is I have attended the global conference there in Paris at ECOLOGUE, Alps, in Alps. Here is the gazelle, just like a small child, and here is my photograph of teamwork, and here is the peacock you can see, and here is the value of the tree. You can see what is the value of tree. So many gazelles. Here is the cattle. That is a sheep. And here is the bike. One tree and hundreds of the bikes. And you can see Lord Guru Jambeshwar Bhagwan, who founded the Bishnoi community in the year 1485. And we Bishnoi people, not only we Bishnoi people say that Guru Jambeshwar Ji is the first environmentalist, but he is the first scientist of the planet who told first that if you don't give to the planet, then planet will not give forever. Planet has a limitation, and it's not easy to serve forever. No. One day will come and she said, no, I have no to serve you. Here is the same picture of the Bishnoi lady who hugged the tree. Here is the same picture of that one Amarta Devi Bishnoi hugged the trees in the year 1730 to save the Khedri tree that is a very famous in desert Rajasthan, Thar desert of Rajasthan. You can see Gazal here, very lovely picture of this Gazal. And here is protecting Gazal. One man want to kill the Gazal, but he said no. Till my death, till my death, till I live, it's not possible to. Then one man shoot down him. He is from my village, and in the year 2000, he gave his life while protecting Gazal. And here is my work.
We kindly request everyone to be seated. We are about to start the program.
कौन करेगा? दीप प्रज्वलन किसको बोलना किसको है?
यही करेंगे ना ये।
हाँ, दीप प्रज्वलन to go for the deep प्रज्वलन.
We request you for lamp lighting ceremony.
माचिस है भाई में?
आवाज तेज
बाहर तक गूंजने अभी थोड़ा कुछ आवाज
जोर से बोलो ना।
ठीक है थोड़ा जोश
जगहों पर बैठ जाएं, प्रोग्राम शुरू होने वाला है. Доброе утро, everyone.
सिर ताने रुक रहे तो भी सिसको जान.
If a tree is saved even at the cost of one's head, it is still a bargain worth considering.
Let that profound sentiment sink in, inspired by unwavering courage of Amrita Devi Bishnoi and timeless wisdom of Guru Jambeshwar Bhagwan, who over 500 years ago laid down 29 principles guiding a life of compassion, environmental harmony and a righteous living. We, Vandana Bishnoi
And Ayushi Bishnoi
extend a heartfelt welcome to each and everyone present over here.
Just as Jambuji envisioned a world where protecting nature was a sacred duty, we have gathered here today with a clear purpose to bridge the traditional environmental wisdoms of the Bishnoi community with the contemporary global discourse of sustainability, ecological ethics, and responsible leadership.
At a time when the world grapples with climate change, battles over natural resources and struggle for food and water security, this ancient wisdom feels not only relevant but also truly urgent. We are here today not just to celebrate tradition or admire innovation, but to engage in a meaningful dialogue, a conversation between the live ecological consciousness of the Bishnoi community and the forward-thinking academic voices from HSC University, Russia.
We are especially grateful to the esteemed speakers and esteemed delegates from HSC University, Russia for graciously joining us and sharing their invaluable time. Your presence truly enriches this program. Now I would like to invite Professor Swati Bishnoi, an esteemed faculty member at the Department of Chemistry, Kirorimal College. Her deep-rooted commitment to education and sustainability makes her the perfect voice to extend our heartfelt welcome. Please come now. The stage is yours.
Namaskar and good morning everyone. I, Dr. Swati Bishnoi, on the behalf of Bishnoi community, welcomes all of our esteemed guests, scholars, activists and the fellow caretakers of the earth. I welcome you all. First of all, I like to welcome our distinguished delegates from Russia, Professor Alexander Sorokin, Mr. Dmitry Omenchenko, Mr. Igor Petron, Mr. Anastasia, Ms. Elga, Ms. Christiana from Faculty of Social Sciences, HSE, St. Petersburg, Russia. We are honored to have you here, sir and ma'am. And appreciate the opportunity to get engaged with you. Your presence adds remarkable contribution to this conference, and we look forward to learn from you and building new connections. Thank you so much for being here. Next, I would like to welcome Shri Khamuram Bishnoi ji, who is Assistant Registrar at Jodhpur High Court, and more than that, he is a true environmentalist. We welcome you here, sir. He is continuously working against plastic pollution and conducts various outreach programs to spread awareness. Thank you, sir, for being here and for inspiring us. Next, I would like to welcome Professor Vandana Mishra, Director, Center for Interdisciplinary Studies on Mountains and Hill Environment, DU. Thank you so much, ma'am, for being here. And Professor Radhesham Sharma, sir, Head Department of Environment Studies, DU. Next, I would like to welcome Shri Jyotram ji, Pradhan of this Bishnoi Sansthan, Delhi. Thank you so much, sir, for being here. Next, I would like to welcome Professor V.S. Negi ji, who is former Executive Council member at University of Delhi. Thank you, sir, for being here. And thank you so much, Dr. Kshitij from Faculty of Law, University of Delhi. Thank you, sir, for being here. Now, we gather today under the guiding spirit of the Bishnoi community, founded over 5 centuries ago by Guru Jambheshwar ji, who set down 29 principles that marry the daily life with ecological stewardship. We will be showing a documentary highlighting the importance of Bishnoi community in environment protection. From Amrita Devi's sacrifice at Hajerli to our ongoing protection of blackbug and Hajerli tree, this heritage reminds us that conservation is not a program but a way of being. So may this conference fuse that timeless wisdom with modern science, inspiring practical action for a planet that urgently needs both. Thank you for lending your expertise, your curiosity and your resolve. Together, let's honor the Bishnoi mantra of Jeev Daya Palni, Rukh Lilo Nahi Ghave, compassion for every living being, and chart the sustainable pathways ahead. So let's make this interaction more interesting, memorable, and enriching for all. Once again, I welcome you all and let the dialogue begin. Thank you so much. Also, I like to welcome Ms. Vijay Lakshmi ji, who has recently joined as an IS officer in 2024. Thank you for being here, ma'am. Thank you so much.
fame or force, but through quiet persistence and unwavering values. Shri Khamburam Bishnoi Ji is one such remarkable individual, an environmental activist whose life embodies simplicity yet whose work echoes across continents. A man of humble roots, he has led impactful grassroots movements, most notable, a strong companion against the use of plastic bags. Long before it became a global concern, his efforts have inspired many to return to eco-friendly practices rooted in our traditions. His dedication didn't go unnoticed. In recognition of his relentless work, he was invited to Paris, a movement that not only honored him but also brought global attention to the environmental ethos of Bishnoi community. As we felicitate him today, we celebrate not just his actions but the spirit behind them. An ordinary man doing ordinary things with such a commitment that it makes him extraordinary.
We now invite Shri Khamburam Ji to honor him for his invaluable contributions to environmental protection and community leadership. We request Gopalji Godara to come on the stage for his facilitation.
मोमेंटो के लिए नाम अलग होगा ना, मोमेंटो के लिए नाम अलग होगा।
नहीं सर, कुछ में सेम ही
ठीक 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 चलना। नेक्स्ट बोलो।
We are also honored to have with us distinguished academic and community leader, Dr. Narendra Bishnoi, Assistant Professor at Campus Law Center, University of Delhi, a respected academic in the field of law. Dr. Bishnoi is known for his deep legal expertise, commitment to social justice, and active involvement in guiding and mentoring aspiring legal professionals. We also have Dr. Jagdish Bishnoi, esteemed Assistant Professor at Zakir Hussain Delhi College, University of Delhi. A passionate academic and community mentor, Dr. Bishnoi is known for his insightful scholarship and active engagement in youth and social leadership initiatives.
Now for felicitation, next name is Professor Alexander Sorokin, Dean, St. Petersburg School of Social Sciences, Professor, Department of Public Administration, St. Petersburg School of Social Sciences. I request Nihalchand Bishnoi Ji, Director Patel Co-Educational Teacher College, Rajasthan, for his felicitation. Professor Alexander Sorokin, sir, please come for felicitation.
Dimitri, Jagdeep, Professor Dimitri. I request, now moving on, we have Professor Dimitri. We like to
मोमेंटो के लिए किसी और का अनाउंस कर दो। मतलब एक से मत लाओ, दोनों में।
ये इसमें दो तीन मेरे साथ चौथी मैम को याद है, मैं चौथी मैम
Now we have Dr. Dimitri for felicitation. I request Jagdish sir to come for his felicitation. We have Dr. Dimitri.
किसका नाम बोला? क्या नाम लेके नेक्स्ट नाम है वेलकम कौन कर मिल बताओ
प्रोफेसर राधेश्याम शर्मा, गंगाराम जी, पोखराम जी और गंगाराम जी।
चलिए गए
तो तीनों एब्सेंट है तीनों नाम लिखो किशन
Moving on, we have Professor Radhesham Sharma for felicitation. I request Gangaram ji and Kishan ji Manju for felicitation.
इसका नाम किसका करना
Professor Radhesham Sharma, sir, please come on the stage. Gangaram ji, Kishan ji, Kishan ji Godara, sir, please come. Next, we have Vandana Mishra ma'am, who serves for Center for Interdisciplinary Studies on Mountain and Hill Environment, University of Delhi. I request Swati ma'am to come on stage for a felicitation.
कमला देवी एंड प्यारी देवी दोनों को
आप ही आ जाइए मैम।
संध्या बिश्नोई।
संध्या बिश्नोई मैम, आप ही आ जाइए प्लीज।
कमला देवी बोलियो नाम बोलियो जो आप ही आ जाओ आप ही
Sanjay Bishnoi ma'am, please come on stage.
लड़की है लड़का है
The former EC of the University of Delhi and also the professor of Shahid Bhagat Singh College, University of Delhi. And we like to invite Kiranji Dhaka for his felicitation. Kiranji Dhaka, आप please आएं. Now we like to invite Scholar Igor for his felicitation. Scholar Igor. Vishnu, Kandal Madan Gopal Singh and Rajendra Dhayal for his felicitation. मेरे
हाँ तो बोल देना है मैसेंजर इसमें
Now we like to invite Scholar Olga for her felicitation, and I invite Vanna Bishnoi and Mana Bishnoi for her felicitation.
वीडियो नहीं दिया ना दे
सर बताइए वो आ जाएंगे. Now we invite Scholar Christina for her felicitation, and we'll invite Vijayalakshmi ma'am for her felicitation. Ma'am, please come.
हाँ वजह से आप जो है एक बंद कर
I request IUT Bishnoi for felicitation. PGTAV College for felicitation. I request Parsaram ji and Himanshu for his felicitation. We have Chetan Negi ji. Dr. Chetan Negi, sir, please. Parsaram ji. BS Negi sir, हो गए सर. इनको काट. जगदीश जी सर. जगदीश सर और चतुराम सर दोनों को मेरे को मत बुलाओ.
Now we like to invite Dr. Kshitij Kumar Singh, Associate Professor, Faculty of Law. Sir, please come. And we'll also invite Jagdish sir,
Jagdish ji Sarar and Chotu Ram ji Bhaju. And Narendra sir. अब एक विजयलक्ष्मी नाम बची है
का स्वागत करना रह रहा है.
हो गया ये
डॉक्टर प्रदीप में स्वागत कौन कर रहा है? मेरा हो गया. मेरा काट दो. जगदीश जी राड लिखो यहाँ पे. और शिव कुमार.
today we can say she's the epitome of women empowerment. Miss Vijayalakshmi Bishnoi, who secured All India rank 233 in 2024. Ma'am, we request you to kindly come for your solicitation. And we invite Sandhya Bishnoi, Kamla Devi, Pyari Devi,
Dholi Devi. नाम बोलिए.
and Manna Bishnoi for her felicitation. We are very proud of you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Before we move ahead, let us pause and witness a story that has lived for centuries. The story of the Bishnoi's way of life. From wildlife conservation to environmental devotion, this film captures our community's soul. Let us now watch a short movie on the Bishnoi community. I request team to play the video.
एक नाम नहीं, एक मिसाल है. जब दुनिया खामोश थी तब एक समाज खड़ा हुआ, पेड़ों के लिए, जीवों के लिए. गुरु जम्बेश्वर जी ने 29 नियम दिए, सत्य, दया और प्रकृति के संरक्षण के लिए. हिस्ट्री में 363 बिश्नोई महिलाएं, पुरुष, बच्चे सबने गले लगाकर पेड़ों को बचाया और अपनी जान दे दी. उन्होंने कहा, पेड़ रहेंगे तो हम रहेंगे. आज भी हिरण, मोर और हर प्राणी बिश्नोई के परिवार जैसा है. और आज का बिश्नोई IT में भी, खेत में भी, NGO में भी. मैं बिश्नोई हूँ और ये सिर्फ मेरी पहचान नहीं, मेरी जिम्मेदारी है.
There are individuals
In the heart of Rajasthan's Thar Desert, a young warrior fought not with weapons but with compassion. Radhesham Premni Bishnoi, just 28, was a wildlife conservationist from Dodia village, Pokhran. He dedicated his life to protecting the great Indian buzzard, one of India's most endangered birds. From rescuing injured animals, monitoring threats, to setting up water points in restricted signs, Radhesham's efforts were relentless. He worked closely with forest departments, helped foil poaching attempts, and built deep trust with local communities. On May 23, Radhashyan tragically died in a car crash while rushing to stop a deer poaching attempt. 3 others also lost their lives. Honored as a young naturalist by Sanctuary Nature Foundation, in 2021, his legacy echoes across the desert he loved.
The Bishnoi tradition isn't just lived, it's spoken, sung and passed down in voices that carry meaning. Now we invite Khaburamji, whose word will reflect the soul of our community.
But they didn't listen a single word of the Bishnoi people. They extraordinarily and they started to chop down the head of the people in the year 1730, one by one. This is not an incident of shoot down, one by one, and save their life to save the green trees, and still we are fighting same war against the poacher, against the tree cutter, tree chopper. Nowadays, due to expansion of the solar plants, people cut down the trees in Thar desert. It's very sad news, and it's very challenging for Bishnoi community. We are fighting, we are fasting for many days, and we are awakening the government. Please listen to us. Where are you going? This is the not way of a person of the modern era who want to cut down the tree or planted by great-great-grandmother, great-great-grandfather. And it's not easy to develop and to make a tree big. In hundreds of the years, a tree will become a big tree. So it's my humble request to my guests that you and we are the son and daughter of the same planet. It's a prime duty to shake hands, to do something for betterment of our mother planet. No doubt we have different countries, but our mother planet is single. It's not easy to go and develop the mother planet B to live there as this planet. So thanks a lot for inviting me. I want to tell you something about my fight against plastic pollution. Nowadays, everywhere, you can see in the depth of the Pacific Ocean, in the stomach of the fish, plastic particles. You can see in the sea shores, sea banks, lots of the plastic, in the rivers, in the lakes, everywhere, in the smart streets. People don't want to avoid plastic, but one day will come, then plastic will avoid the people. Only plastic will get the right to live here, and people will have to leave this planet. So that it's a prime duty to do something to move towards our traditional utensils, just like plate of the steel, plate of the other things, just like clay, and it's plate of the steel, glasses of the steel pot, so that some people are also using the plate of the leaves of the banana and some other plants. It's good because whenever leftover the food, eat the cows and animals, they don't die. So thank you so much of you for inviting me. I have only option to salute all of you for my contribution and help to me. Thanks a lot from my inner heart. Thank you so much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, sir, for your encouraging and thank you, sir, for your encouraging and engaging words. Your confidence says it all. we have one more documentary that we want to show because our team has worked really.
In Milan, the temperatures reach 50 degrees Celsius, not for years but for centuries. This is the great story of the Bishnoi, the world's first environmentalist. The Bishnoi spirit was born in the year 1485. Founded by Guru Ji, also known as Jambuji. He gave 29 rules for righteous and sustainable living. Bish means 20 and Noi means 9. The Bishnoi, known for science, discovered the ozone layer or climate change. Jambuji warned people about harming nature. He said, Dharti Dhan Roop Vasu, ozone means child. The earth is sacred and protected by ozone canopy. The 29 rules touch every aspect of life. 8 for environmental protection, 7 for ethical society, 10 for health and hygiene, 4 for devotion to wisdom. No green tree is to be cut, no animal is to be killed, even water must be filtered before drinking to protect tiny organisms. In 1730, Maharaja Ajit Singh of Jodhpur ordered trees to be cut for his palace. The woodcutters arrived in Jejri village, but one woman, Amrita Devi Vishnu, stood in front of them and said, Sir Sanche look rahe to be sasta jaan. If a tree survives at the coast of my head, it is a bargain. She was beheaded, then her 3 daughters, then 363 villagers. Even today, Bishnoi don't just teach, they live these values. Nihal Chand Bishnoi received Shaurya Chakra posthumously after stopping poachers with his life. Khamuram Bishnoi, fighting plastic pollution for 20 plus years, began eco-dustbin campaign across India. Ranaram Bishnoi planted over 27,000 trees in Rajasthan desert. Women's soul, some still breastfeed orphan deer fawns. Gaushalas care for 1,700 plus blind cows. The blackbird isn't just an animal. It is believed to be the next form of reincarnation of the soul. In 1998, Salman Khan shot a blackbird while filming in Bishnoi territory. 25 years later, that bullet still echoes. If someone hurts a deer, we will run to save it, even if it costs our life. The Bishnoi pilgrimage site is Nukam, where Chambeshwar took Samadhi. There is no idol here, just his resting place. Every year, thousands walk barefoot, offering rain and prayers to nature. In a world rushing towards climate collapse, these people, many poor, rural, and unheard, are doing what billion-dollar summits just pray to. They don't sign pledges, they don't host conferences, they just live by their faith. And that faith says nature is not outside us, it is us. What if the future of the planet rests not in the hands of scientists or politicians, but in the hearts of people like the Bishnoi? If this story moved you, share it. Let the world know that in the deserts of India, hope is still alive, and it bears white, plants trees, and protects the earth.
Sustainability and leadership. Ma'am, please come.
जम्बूजी महाराज, आभार आप सभी का मुझे यहाँ बुलाने के लिए. Working day and night to protect the environment. As a student of environment and as a teacher of environment, we have immense respect for this community, for Sri Jambuji Maharaj, who would actually envision these environmental issues at a time when it was actually not a problem. Today we look at all these concerns because we suffer from the issues associated around. he envisioned this and put forth a religion which is the true soul of environmental consciousness in this country. So it's a pleasure, and I thank you all from the bottom of my heart to invite me here to share some of our work with all of you. As Sri Jambeshwar Maharaj, in these 29 principles, a lot of principles focus on protecting native species, be it khejri, be it blackbuck, be it more, the peacock. So the focus was on protecting the native species. Now, back in 2005, realizing the major challenges in Delhi, our Professor C.R. Babu initiated a project which is known as Biodiversity Park. The principles of this project perfectly aligns with the core of the Bishnoi community, where we want to protect the environment as such. We don't want change in environment. यहाँ ये एक DDA और दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी का मिला जुला प्रोजेक्ट है, जिसमें हमने कोशिश की 7 बायोडाइवर्सिटी पार्क बनाए दिल्ली के अंदर, और ये 7 पार्क जो है वो एनवायरनमेंट के अलग अलग प्रॉब्लम्स को फोकस करते हैं. जैसे यमुना बायोडाइवर्सिटी पार्क जो है वो पानी की परेशानी दिल्ली में, और यमुना जो कि सूख चुकी थी, जो फ्लड प्लेन से सूख चुके थे, वेटलैंड सूख चुके थे, उन वेटलैंड्स को रिवाइव करने की कोशिश की, जो बिश्नोई कम्युनिटी सदियों से करती आ रही है. राजस्थान में वो जीते हैं, तो इन सब चैलेंजेस के साथ जीते हैं. फिर today there are these 7 parks, and I can share, and you can Google the biodiversity parks. It's a joint venture of Delhi Development Authority (DDA) and Delhi University. I'll primarily focus on the Aravali Biodiversity Park here and share briefly with you. So Aravali, जो कि राजस्थान का लास्ट अरावली हिल्स जो दिल्ली में आते हैं, जो लास्ट पर ऑफ अरावली है दिल्ली में, जब ये जगह हमें मिली जो कि 700 एकड़ के आसपास थी, ये जगह बैरन थी, ये माइंड आउट एरिया था. दिल्ली में सदियों से चाइना क्ले के लिए मोरम माइनिंग होती थी, तो ये जगह बिल्कुल बैरन थी, ना कोई प्लांट थे, ना कोई एनिमल थे. यहाँ हमने using the principles of modern science, which I now look back and see, they perfectly align with the principles of this religion, which is not just a religion, which is truly ingrained in the scientific principles that Jamboji visualized at that time. So with these principles, we try to bring back the 4-story native forest. I invite you all to visit Aravali Biodiversity Park, where we only planted trees. The focus was same, we brought back native species. We did not want any exotic species, any ornamental species. They were all native species of forest. वो जनजातियाँ, वो पौधे जो जंगलों में मिलते हैं, हमने सिर्फ उन्हें लगाया, और उसके साथ पक्षी, रेंगने वाले जंतु, mammals, सब अपने आप आए. And I'm proud to share that today, in these 20 years, today we have approximately 1,000 species of plants in our Aravali Biodiversity Park. We have 214 species of birds in this park. We have 120 species of butterfly, 19 species of 31 species of reptiles, and 19 mammals. And we try to build ecological structure, ecological functions when river revived on its own. So we are able to maintain a harmonic ecosystem which is functioning on its own. This Bishnoi community is not just a ray of hope for India. The way of we see today, we are having a conference to visualize how do we deal with the environmental challenges. For this community, it is the way of life. These are the practices that they have been following every day. And I have deep respect for Kemuram ji and other Bishnoi Samaj people who are actually working in society and contributing so much. So thank you again. Thank you so much for inviting me here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the work you do and also for this inspiring speech. Now we would like to invite Dr. Alexander Sorokin to share the knowledge on sustainability and leadership.
Can we have a huge round of applause, please?
Thank you very much for your hospitality. It's a great pleasure to me and my colleagues to meet with you. We are from Russia. Our countries can be different from different point of view, from political system, maybe culture or religions. But I suppose that such things like nature protection, climate changes, these issues don't know any borders, political, social, sciences, and others. And for me, it's really interesting, really moment to hear more about your society. You know that for a long time, people around the world talking about sustainable development, but there are a lot of words and less implementation in reality. And for me, it's your community, what you are doing, it's a great example of what we can do together. And another thing is that for science and for university, it's really important to hear more from grassroots, from concrete communities. And for science knowledge, it's really, really necessary to hear more and to be more close with traditional knowledge, with religion perception of nature. And for me, it's really useful. So thank you very much for inviting, and thank you once again for your hospitality.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful thoughts on our community and your deep knowledge. Now I request Professor Dimitri to come on stage. So please come on stage.
What an amazing event I have just witnessed. I'm so much touched and impressed by everything I saw today from the very beginning, from this ritual that when we were met by the Bishnoi community, by the lecture we had here about the real action that you're doing. This is the most important thing, I believe, that there are a lot of words that this has to be done, another thing has to be done to get the pollution out of the way, to get the ecology better and everything. But the real action, when you see communities involved in real action, real deals, this impresses me, and thank you very much for opportunity to meet all of you here, to listen about the words of wisdom. Thank you, thank you. It's a great experience.
Thank you, sir, from the bottom of our hearts.
Every beautiful journey deserves a graceful closing. To express our heartfelt gratitude to all who made today possible, from the speakers to the attendees, we now invite Dr. Jagdish Bishnoi for the vote of thanks. So please come.
Before that, can we have the charm of the event? I call Bishnoi Leadership ma'am on stage. May I have you on stage now?
Thank you so much for having me here, and I welcome our esteemed guests. As already very much has been said about our community, one thing which Professor Alexander has highlighted, that we might differ in terms of a political system or nation, but in India we have one idea, that is of Vasudev Kutumbakam, which means that whole world is a family. And if any problem which affects any member of the family, here we can take analogy in terms of our nation.
that today global warming is one such thing which is affecting each one of us. And on the similar lines, I think if everyone can do their bit and cutting across the lines of caste, creed, race and such differences which the society has created for themselves, I think the society would be able to achieve far great things for the world that we are living in. And for that, our Bishnoi community already provides 29 golden rules, which are not only rules which are enshrined, but they are a way of life. And it is not only restricted to our community, but any common man can follow them and can do their bit for the betterment of this world. With these words, I thank everyone for this great privilege. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you so much, ma'am. That means a lot. Now I request Dr. Jagdish sir on stage.
Hello. Thank you so much. The delegates from the Russia, especially those who are joining the upcoming days within India, traveling across the India and trying to understand what is the real Indians means and what is the contribution of different community across the India. So first I would like to congratulate the entire team and welcome the all delegates who have contributed toward the academia with respect to the sustainable development. So thank you so much for joining us today for a special talk toward the sustainability. So, and secondly, I would like to give a big thanks to our supporting team, those who are making a very hard effort to make this event happen. Especially the Patel Institute, those who have contributed financially and the rest other resources to accommodate all our delegates. And the special thanks to this Bhavan, the Bishnoi Mahasabha and the entire coordinating team, Jotramji, Vedalaji and the Godara Sahab, and those who has contributed to happen this event as well. And rest our team behind this, the entire initiative, Pradeepji and the Narendra-ji and Shitiji, who were a part of this entire initiative to make this happen and invite these all delegates in the Bishnoi Bhavan and have an interaction with the community. So I'm giving the big thanks to the team behind the bar and behind the wall, especially these young kids who was trying to make this event more beautiful. They were trying to make this event more beautiful with respect to the community presence. So they have made a lot of effort, and they are, I think yesterday night they were working until 4 o'clock and they slept only 2 hours, and today morning they are living with a fresh mind. I think these are the energizers for us. So thank you so much, these young boys who are girls who was making their efforts. So and foremost, I would like to give a special thanks to all the people from the Bishnoi community and the other community as well who have joined this event to be a part of and celebrating the upcoming future, upcoming bright future and the green future. So thank you so much everyone for joining this event. Thank you.
आप सब लोग हृदय की गहराइयों खड़ो खड़ो आभार मारे अगला कोई भूल चूक हुई तो माफ करियो धन्यवाद धन्यवाद
हाँ बोल लो ले बेटा जी बेटा बोल देना विजय लक्ष्मी सॉल्व करके मास्क की ओर से कुमार जी और नाम को बोल देना विजय लक्ष्मी जय वो नाम
First of all, thanks a lot for giving me this opportunity. Am I audible? I don't have practice of using this because I usually teach in classes. I'm a teacher, professor, whatever you can use it. I taught
Right now I'm shaking because I have an ailment. बस बाइकिंग रखूँ, ठीक है? हाँ, पहला तो मैं जरा मेरे बारे में थोड़ा सा बताना चाहूँ. English should be a better choice. I got impressed after almost 9 years because I took the stage 9 years back like this only. Because we have a seminar running in Bikaner. I thought it's in Bikaner. I have memory issues. I have a special mental issue. That's why I'm shaking right now. So please bear with me. Point is, आपके साथ जो important points है वो share करना चाहती हूँ. वो ये है. We have right now we have discussed Bishnois. Who are they? How they work? But how could we utilize this? How can we utilize the DNA running in us? Because our ancestors have sacrificed their lives. We are basically eco-warriors, and that runs in our DNA. My point is, I have 3 points to mention. It is running in our DNA, and despite my ailments, I have mental issues. Mental in the sense that I have seizures, fits. So I have stopped from teaching only. Professor, I have to stop my teaching and whatever else is. So I engage all my energies in protecting the environment, and I own few dogs. So you can also own a tree. You can own an animal if you want. I mean, how can we Bishnois utilize the powerful DNA running in us? Because that even despite my ailment, I couldn't stop myself. Right now, the stage there was no plans for me. I simply visited it with my father. But this revision is kind of a revision that we are eco-warriors, basically eco-warriors. That gave me a sudden encouragement, enthusiasm that I should also do that. Despite my ailments, I'm protecting a lot of animals, and I am working on trees. So we can own a tree. Being a Bishnoi, we can own a tree. Simply a tree. If you can't plant many trees, simply own a tree, own 3-4 trees, and my point is, I'm sorry, I fumbled because my body simply started shaking because of that audience. I'm sorry. If you are comfortable, I want to mention 3 points. Basically, we are eco-warriors, and that runs in our DNA. But how could we utilize that DNA now? How could we utilize the blood running in us now? It is in her. This is in our heart and soul. How can we utilize that? So you could guide us. You could guide us. I have my plans that we can own a tree. एक tree को you own कर लो. Simply one tree. Simply 3-4 trees up to your capacity. And we can work on and protecting a tree or an animal, whatever it is. It requires so much time and patience. Like you have to protect the tree before it gets into a mature stage, like in adolescent state of a tree, small plant. It needs around 9 months. So that period is crucial. You have to protect that. Simply planting doesn't work. I made bigger plants. I would plant 1 lakh neem trees, but that plan didn't work. Actually, didn't work. Then I simply cut down into small tasks. I started with limited trees, and I started working on that. Ma'am, I'm humble. I'm a teacher, professor, but please bear with me. My point is, simply I want to make 3 points that we are eco-warriors. We can work on that. That running in a DNA, and you could guide us. This program, whole of this program is not encouraging and not deciding anything. Okay, sorry, I'm really sorry for taking your valuable time. I'm few points, but I'm humble.
Sorry, that was really amazing.
I'm really sorry.
Thank you so much.
I'm really sorry. My mental issues and my tablets are disturbing me. I'm really sorry.
No, ma'am, it's completely normal. Thank you so much for
But
your
my
time.
point is that how we can utilize, you can mention that simply, how we can utilize that simply.
We'll ask and we'll have the...
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm really sorry for taking your valuable time. Main point, the point I want to mention is, despite my ailment and my doctors are stopping me not to engage with any. I have three seasons and features, which is a very crucial issue. Very crucial issue. Doctors will limit you simply sit or sleep. But despite my ailment, I couldn't stop myself. Even during that 2-minute video that runs that nearness and blood flow that makes me stand up and simply speak for it. I have three options or three plans that simply own one tree or own one animal, stray animals you can own that. We decide that we are simply enjoying 363 that sacrifice of 363 that was almost 500 years back. In present, we are not going to.
We request
Thank you. Sorry, ma'am.
Time constraints we have.
Sorry, ma'am.
I request SDP Shivkumar sir, Chotu Ramji, Sushil Sihagji, Rajendra Dhayal, Jagdish Raj, Sunil Ji Gilla, Sanjay Dillu sir, please ma'am का स्वागत करिए.
क्या बोल रही हो?
जब हमने बाद में बुलाया तो फिर बोलते हैं कि अब बुला के क्या पहले बुलाना था. प्लीज क्या करते हैं?
कोई बात नॉट वरी.
वो कम्युनिटी लेवल में ये संभाल रहे हैं. आप
हमने हमारी मतलब ये अगर बोल रहे हैं तो देख लीजिए. The birth of Bishnoi Bhagwan and how the Bishnoi state was established and blessed of that would have a child, a son who would be blessed with divine power. The second picture that you can see is the picture of the celebration of his birth. He was born in a well-to-do Rajput family. The third picture that you can see that at the age of 7 he was given the responsibility of being able to migrate from one region to other places. And in the 18th century it was not easy. So Guru Bishnoi Bhagwan, he decided